Yes, I am live. Let me just. I came ready over here today, so we're just going to jump right into the New York session today. I just came ready over here, boys. Holy shit! What just happened? Price just spiking down. Today is Wednesday. We have unemployment claims today. It's not going to be much. Again, this tight price action over here. Let's see what we can do today. All right, now I was trading today's London session and did not get any trades today for the London session. And price over here is very strict and it's got a tight price action today too. But we will see what we can do for this price action today in this New York session. All right. I think this could be moved to this place over here. That is where the support is. I'm not going to consider this zone. I'm going to just consider this zone because I know from experience at the end of the day it's going to come to this place over here. This place. If you're going to mark a rectangle around it, it's going to make sense. Still not tight. The bottom range is at this place over here, and then the top range we could consider this zone over here, but price just extended its gains up to this place. So in the 30-minute time frame, if we see that place is of there, and if price over here is going to reject from this area over here, then we're going to again consider this zone, and probably if it's going to break, we might be able to get ourselves an opportunity up to this place. So that is how I see it. Apart from that, in the 4-hour time frame, I see price. I want to especially see how this 4-hour close is going to be. That will pave the way for us to keep trading towards this New York session. And then if we see in the daily time frame is really looking bullish. Yesterday Yesterday for the New York session, I told you I cannot see price. Oh, come. No, no. Yesterday for the New York session, I told you guys that while streaming, I am not able to see price being bearish over here. And this was the candle. This candle was New York sessions candle. And after price just went down to that place, this was the area. I was looking at it. This was the area from yesterday's stream. I came over from here to here. This is from yesterday's New York session, all right? When I told you guys in the stream that I'm not able to see price being bullish, bearish over here, but price went bearish and then just like start coming above, put up a low and just like continue to push to this top range over here. But I was not able to see an opportunity, so just let it off. And today we are over here trading. So 7 o'clock news just came in. Unemployment claims just came in, and it came in positive. And are there any news to be that we have to consider? No. We must keep up pressure on Russia. All right. All right. So if price is going to come to this place and then reject, we're going to have this place intact. So it's good for us. So if we see in the hourly time frame, which is coming down now, and I'm not able to see an opportunity just before the 7:30 close. If you are able to get an opportunity, it will be really good, right? So I'm just looking at it. But if we don't have one, we don't have one, boys. If we don't have one, we do not have one. I'm not going to be desperate about getting into a trade. No desperate actions for today. No desperate trades, no desperate actions in here today. One hour's really looking great. Apart from this tight price action over here, one hour's really looking great. And I want to see how this 4 hour is going to close. That will pave the way for this New York session. That will pave the way. What do you guys think? Is it going to be bullish or bearish? Let me just raise a poll. And I just raised a poll, and let me know your thoughts and answers in the polls. Do answer it, boys. Do answer it. Do answer the polls that I just raised. Your thoughts and view on how this new session is going to be. Is it bullish or bearish? Let me know your answers. I think if this upcoming 4 hour, upcoming 4 hour, it's going to be like bullish, like a closure like this. Closure like this would indicate a bullish move. It might continue to move bullish and it might reject. But if it's going to be like this, all right, like this candle right now, it might just come down before, it might just retrace up a bit, but I don't think, but I do not know how much of a retracement it would do. But we are going to get to see how's it going to be. Let's just wait for the 4 hour close over here, and we would come to know on how this new session is going to be. Just open up my brokerage real quick. I do not like this area over here because this candle does not have a wick and it's just coming down right now. And maybe if the 15 minute is going to close in like this, if the 15 minute is going to close in like this, and maybe just put up a wick for us, all right? If it's going to put up a wick for us, then I think I'm going to enter on the break of the low, boys. Yes, that trade, for that trade I'm going to be risking low, just because it is just before the 15 minute 4 hour close and the 30 minute closure. It is, if it is after 7:30 I would consider risking a little bit more, but with the volume and everything, I think if the 15 minute is able to close in like this, and if it's able to wick up a bit and then create a high and it's like come low, I will enter in the break of the low over there, and then probably continue up to this area over here. What do you guys think? That would make a good trade, I think. That I think would make a good trade, boys. This is of 80 pips, and if it asks like 33, 35 pips of stop loss, it might look good. What do you guys think? Apart from this made up support over here, I initially had support at this place over here, and it's just below that. Very well. Yeah, boys, in another 10 seconds, the closure is going to come. I think if it's going to create a wick to the top, I am just going to try to enter the break of the low. I need a nice high created. If there is no high, no trade. If there is going to be a high, I would definitely consider trading it. Up until right now, there is no high made. I definitely need a high in place for this trade over here. If there is no high, no trade, boys. Like a nice high. I need a nice high, boys. And if price is going to create nice high, then we have like a 43 pip range, and the stop loss should be below that place over there. 40 pip range. Yes, I just placed the sell stop, boys. I just placed the sell stop over here. Stop loss is going to be this place, and then the takes are going to be this place over here. This much of a high is good, and let's see how this one goes. Sell stops not yet triggered, and let's see how this one goes. Stops are going to be around 850. 850 over here. Not yet triggered, not yet triggered, not yet triggered. Price have not yet triggered. Price is not yet triggered. Let's see how this one goes. I'm just going to define the take profit over here. Takes are going to be around this area over here. 700. Yeah, fine. 850 is fine. 1:1. Just got triggered in here, and I'm in. Stops are going to be around 850, and then takes is going to be around this zone. I think with volume, price might go down to this area, but if it comes about, it's completely fine. I just risked less than a percent over here, so we will see how this one goes. I think with volume in place, it might definitely want to go bearish in here. But if it wants to create a nice high and then just like, oh, come over here and close, it is completely fine. But I just look at price this way. Let us see how this one goes. I would also consider closing at around like 35 plus pips. I would also consider closing this trade, boys, because the 730 close is coming near, and I don't want a trade in place over here that is on my gut. So If it's going to be 35 plus pips and floating, I'm going to consider closing this trade. That is completely fine with me. Let's see how this one goes. If you're in this trade, if I say close, just close the trade already. Okay. And if price is not going to hit my take profit, and then just close over here or here somewhere, I'm just going to probably close the trade, because I don't want to be in a trade when the 4 hour just opened up. So far so good. Ten more minutes till the 4 hour is going to close, and let's see how this one goes. I just explained my plan for this trade already, so right now floating at around like 25 plus pips over here, and we'll see how this one goes. I'm just waiting. I just closed the trade, boys. I just closed the trade because I got 35 plus pips in my screen on my brokerage, and then I just closed the trade, boys, because the 7:30 close is coming up ahead, and I don't want to trade in place when the 4 hour just opens up, and I just closed the trade. I just closed at around like I think it might definitely go to this place, but I just closed complete trade around like here. I'm going to exactly mention the point where I just closed the trade, boys. Um, 4149 or 470 is where the price opened. Yeah, I just closed the trade around like 4149 or 470. At the very bottom, I just closed the trade. Closed 100% right there. Why? Because it is like in Let me put it this way. I would like to usually close my trade if the full size of the trade is running. um, Let me put it this way. If the full size of my trade is running, and if it is near take profit range, like 5 to 10 pips in range, I would definitely consider closing it. Yes, and that is why I did this. And the other reason was, there is a 4 hour close coming up ahead, and I don't want a trade in place. Maybe this trade might go and hit my full take profit zone, which it might come definitely do. But I don't want a trade in place, and I always and usually close trades this way. That is why I closed it. How did the 5 minute close? 5 minute close extremely good. I think this candle is going to go up to here, maybe break below 2 up until this area. Maybe, yes, it could happen. And if you are watching this stream, and if you are somebody who trades, if you are into a trade, and the trade is running in full positions, like if you open with a one lot and the one lot is completely running and the trade is completely running, I would highly consider closing the trade in 5 to 10 pips in range with take profit. That is, if the take profit is over here, I would highly consider closing in at 5 pip range. I just closed the trade over here. If you see, this is 5 to 7 pips. I told you 5 to 10 pips in range. So this is not going to itch me. All right. Yes. And I've also read it from somewhere that price usually price usually does not focus on a point. Price does not focus on a point. It focuses more on an area. So that is why I mark a rectangle around this place, because this I consider an area. That is why I mark a rectangle around this place, because I consider this an area. Did you guys take the trade or what? Let me know your answers in the chat, boys. If you took this trade, let me know your answers in the chat. Let me um, a friend of mine just told me there is a problem with the link of Discord. Let me just share it over here and see if the nightboard just appears up. It does not appear up. Yeah. See, yeah, the nightboard just came. A friend of mine told me there is a problem with this, and I just cleared it up. 870 now. 2 more minutes to closure for the 4 hour to close. I just closed the trade, boys. We just got a win over here. Let's see how the 4 hour is going to close up over here. How's it going to close in the 4 hour time frame? Is it going to be bullish? It is bearish indeed. It is bearish indeed. It is bearish. Right now, with the 4 hour and everything, I think price um, could definitely want to start coming bearish, and maybe up till this area over here. Maybe, only maybe, boys. I do not see price being bearish over here, but with the 4 hour close and everything, and if price comes down, we would have, I see there is a probability that price can definitely come bearish over here. 80 pip range from this place to that place, and even if it's going to come to this place, I can see that the daily candle is going to be still bullish, and it might come to this place and just come above or just like wobble over here. So let's just see how this is going to be. If price is going to break below this area over here, then we have an opportunity. Then we can see how we can trade in that place. Oh, this is I can see this candle also coming down, but let's just see how it's gonna go. Oh, definitely would consider this place over here for a sell up until this place over here, and then the stop loss is going to be around this place. See, if I'm going to do a trade over here, all right, I'm not going to do a trade. If I'm going to do a trade over here, and then just like put my takes in place over here, and then the stop loss is going to be around here, the risk to reward is not going to be so well for me, so I would not consider doing it. So if you're going to do it, it's going to be only 0.71, and I need trades more than 0.75 or 1 is to 1. It's not even 0.75, it's 0.71, and that I do not want in place over here. So I'm not going to enter into a trade if it's going to break the low over here. I think which it will do, considering the 1 hour and the 30-minute time frame. But in the 15-minute time frame, it might make up a high over to this place or this place over here. Let's just see how it's going to go. Let me just put my 4152.980. 4152.980 is where I entered. And then stop loss at 850, and then takes at 500. See, if I let my trade run over here, if I let my trade run over here, the first thing it wants is the high. See, the first thing it is trying to have in its hand is the high. That is why I just told you guys, let me just close the trade, and I do not want a trade in place just before the 7:30, just after the 7:30 close, because see now price has grabbed the high, and I just closed over here. So no issues. If I did not close, the first thing price wanted was my hand. Beautiful trade, to be honest. Nice trade. I saw the volume, and if it's going to make a high, I'm going to enter on the low, and I just entered. And usually I have this plan. Okay, if my trade is running on full sizes, I just close the trade. I just try to close the trade in 5 to 10 pips in range with take profit, because price usually focuses on an area and not a point. So if it's near that area, completely fine, just close off. Now if it's going to flip, who's going to be worried? Now if this candle is going to flip bearish, who's going to have a bad psychology over here? Just because I fought for the just because I waited and fought for the 5 pips that price did not go up to. Ooh. Since I just closed the trade in over here, and let me just put my zone up till this area over here itself. 35 pips only. 35 pips. See, the first thing it wanted was my hand, and then it's just going. But I just closed the trade before 7:30 close itself, so it's fine. So let me just have this place. Coordinates is going to be this place over here. 700. And when I journal my trades, this area is where I'm going to put my high displays, and it's like, okay. Right now, I think it just, if we just see this horizontal raise, yes, it just went to a take profit, and then it just went to our take profit zone. But after the 7:30 close, after taking out our stop loss, it just went. But I just closed before 7:30 itself. Let's just move on into the New York session and see how we can trade further. So if this 15-minute candle is going to break below, I'm going to try and see how we can trade over here. Oh. Oh. What the hell? What the hell? Just like that, sweep off and then run away. Ooh. Boy is just hitting. Boy just hit. And if price is going to retract, okay, now let me just put this in perspective. The 4 hour just closed in here, bearish over here, and the hourly time frame is right now, it's just looking like it is bearish. Okay, if we see in the 30-minute time frame, prices came over here, put up a high in this place, and then it's like came up. The market structure is in place, but it's got a tight range, but it is in place. So if you see in the 15-minute time frame, price clearly came to this area. Okay, if price is going to retract from this place and close up over here or somewhere else over there and give us a nice opportunity for a trade, Price is just telling you my range is over here. I would probably come to this place some point in time. So if you want to consider this zone, definitely consider it. So if price gonna close up over here or somewhere over here, let's see how we can trade further. But we need room. But we need room to trade into that place. And since it's off from the trend, it's away from the trend of price was, till now price was bullish. Okay, now price is common bearish. So we need room and good confirmation and confluences into this trade. If it's going to close half in here, I'm not going to enter because I do not have room from there to there. If price is going to close over here, I would probably want to give my stop loss at this place, which I do not want, because there is always a risk in place with every trades that you place. There is always a risk in place. Even even if you see that there is no chance, there is a 200, there is, if you're in a trade, okay, and if you say there is a 200% chance that price will not come to my stop loss, it will definitely come. Once you just experience it in hand, you will just know that price definitely has that hand of coming to your stop loss, just like that. So when you place a trade, there is definitely a risk into it, and if you cannot manage risk or manage the amount of risk that you're just getting yourself into, just don't do it. Your trading career is going to be fruitful if you just don't do it. Even if it's not going to be fruitful in the shorter term, it's going to give you fruits in the longer term, boys. That discipline is going to take you further, not that risk. When you take that amount of risk, you're just going to regret it when price just comes to your stop loss. If you have any trade opportunities in any other pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, USD JP, or whatever the pair that is, if you have any trade opportunities or have any ideas for me, I would definitely want to know, because I am trying to enemy ஒரு நிமிஷம் இருமி enemy KFC.
Okay.
I just came, boys. Sorry, I did not tell you guys that I'm just going to take a break and it's like left off. Sorry, boys. Where did price close? Price just closed borderly in here, and sorry, boys. I just came 1 minute after the close. Let's just keep going. All right. Is there a range from here to here? This is a 63 pips. This is 100 pips stop loss. 100 pips. No 100 pips stop loss over here. All right. What can we do over here? Probably we can just put up a cell over here from this place to this place, and then just like float the SL over here, and then just can do the cell. And definitely yes. Mm, yes, there's also a 5 minute low body candle in place. I would just trade off a 5 minute low body candle. All right, let's just do a sell over here. I'm just doing a sell over here, boys, and then giving my stop loss in here. That is the most I would definitely do. And yeah, I'm just going to push the stop loss up a little bit. Four one four five or 300 is my entry zone, and then stop loss I'm just going to push it to 4149.800. And I am just not going to move my stop loss any further. I would give an extra pip or so, and 830 in place. My sell stop has been activated. I just entered the break with low over here, and let's see how it goes. Oh, okay. I would highly like to push my stop loss up to this place, but no, we're just not given it because that is not worth it, boys. I can see price the 15-minute closing bearish, and if it does not close bearish, it is completely fine. But I see the 15-minute closing bearish, and price just closed below this zone over here, and it just broke the low. And if it's able to go, it can continue to fill this wick up and then decide what it wants to do further. I can see it. So if it goes, it goes. 200 is it? I'm just going to push it further, boys. As me just put it at 400. 400, boys. 400s. All right. Let's see how the second trade goes. Let's see how the second trade goes. Because I think primarily price would want to push down and then start coming above in sense like, and then it would just start to want to retrace back. That is how I see price right now. So I'm just entering on the second trade over here itself. Let us just see how it's going to go. Probably it might hit my take profit area within this 1 hour time frame itself, but whatever can happen over here, let's just see how things go. If it's just going to hit, happy. If it's just not going to, we will learn and move forward. I have not even given a full range. There is a 4 pip range from my take profit zone, from where the wick fill is going to happen, can probably happen, and I've just shortened my stop loss to this place. So let's see how things are going to go over here, boys. Five-minute is just going to close. Yeah, 5 minute is closing up right now, and let's see how things are going to go move forward over here. I would definitely not want to close this trade in 4 to 5 pip range. I would wait for candles to hit my take profit zone and close, because I've given extra room over here. The take profit area is the wick fill is over here, and I've given my take profit in here place. Ooh, short retracement. Why is it sharply rejecting off from this place? I do not know why. Let's see. Oh, somebody's talking. Somebody's talking. Oh. I think somebody is talking. Price is just moving all volatile. All eyes on Russia. Is it? No, 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 no. Price is just moving sharply right now, and I think somebody is talking. Um, oh, let's see how the second trade is going to go, boys. Let's see how the second trade is going to go. Oh. If price does not close over here somewhere, I think it has a probability of making a high in this place and probably take the stop loss out. So we will see how we can act forward. We can act forward. There's 2 more minutes till closure. We're just going to see how it's going to close and act accordingly, boys. Price action really looking good over that place over there, and 1 more minute till close. One more minute till close, and if price gonna close going forward, um, yeah, it's moving forward. 30 more seconds to close. Move forward. Move forward. The problem is over here I do not have a break-even zone in place, and let me just put it this way. All right, I've already taken a put trade over here, and price is just moving forward. All right, if price is just going to make okay, price just closed up over here. um I just moved my stop loss to this place over here, boys, because I think it makes sense. And if price gonna travel down, it would not want to come. Okay, can come up to. Okay, I just move my stop loss to this place where the 5 minute origins over here, because I think it might go from here to here, but why would it want to come up to this place? Oh, now if price is going to flip over here, I'm going to place my stop loss in here. That is going to be break even. Now I just move my stop loss to this place over here, which is 650, I think, 700, which is fine, just a pip away. And if the 5 minute is going to flip over here, I'm just going to move my stop loss at this place. Now my stops are at this place. Let us hope that this goes well and good. If it does not, it's completely okay. Oh, the boy's hitting. Okay, just got my altered stop loss hit over here, boys. Now I think can this candle might flip or just close over here, and the next candle might go, but it's fine. I just made 35 pips over here. 35. How much did I make? 37 pips over here, and I lost like 24 pips over here. I've just lost what I've earned from this trade, and have some more, some positive equity at my place, so it's fine. All we have to focus on is doing trades in here, not those other things. Oh, I thought maybe it could reach one more time to this place. Price just told us not today, not today. I do not know why, but this 15-minute closed really good, and it did not want to go. On is to 1.13, and how much did it float? Like 33 pips. Okay. Oh. Now if candle's going to flip over here bearish, what would you do? There is a probability of it happening. Sometimes price is just like this, and you have to accept it and move forward. Somebody must have talked. Did somebody talk? No. Um. I thought price would want to come and close over here, and then just do whatever it wants to do. But prices came out of this place, and then it's just now doing whatever it wants to do. I just perceived price that way, and it just told, not today, I'm going to do it in my own. Okay, moving forward, we will see how price is going to close for this 15-minute time frame, and see what we can do about it. Glad that I just moved my stop loss out to this area over here. Because of that, I was able to like um, have some equity in place for me, to put it, we can put it this way: have some profits in place for me for trading today, and then um, do two trades in place. It just float up around like 35 plus pips, and it did not come up to this place. All right, fine. 15 minute. I think there's a high probability of 15-minute closing up over here. Let's just see how it's gonna close. Um, I think the 15-minute would want to close below this area over here. Let's see how's it going to be. Uh, 5 more minutes till close, and let's see. 5 more minutes till close. How did the 5 minute close? 5 minute closed up in here like this, and I think a bearish candle could come in here, and we have to see. We have to wait and see. Oh, oh. If the 15 minute is going to close above, I do not know how it would act going further. And 1 hour time frame, something like this. I think it would definitely want to close in this region for the 1 hour, and then the 15-minute time frame, I think it would close around this region over here. That is how I see it. So let's just see how it goes. 3 more minutes till the 15 minutes going to close. Let's see. Let us see. I think it has high this this price action over here has high probability of closing, or like let me just put it this way, flip in this 30-minute candle could flip and close over here. Let's see. Thirty more seconds till closure, and if just if price is just going to close over this place over here, I think if it would the next candle I think would want to create a candle like this, bearish candle. Just closed around this zone where I just called it out on the stream that price would want to close, and going forward, let us see how this next 15 is going to close. If probably it would might be a candle like this. Let's see. Let us see. Um, I now feel that the price could have probably come to this zone and it's like made a high, but it did not. It all happens. It all happens in price action trading. It's completely fine. We just have to move forward and see how we can do one more trade over here. One more trade over here, and let's just call it a day. You just have to like look at trading this way, that you just have to like focus on trading and care less about the money, and focus on what works and what doesn't. And if you're going to care more about money, you're just not going to be able to trade over here. You just have to focus on the trade and giving the right amount of stop loss and just giving the right amount of take profit, and that is what you have to focus on. If you're going to focus more on money, you're going to lose more. And when you get into a trade, you have to just give the right amount of stop loss, and you have to just risk 1 to 2% per trade. Don't risk more than that, boys. It is not going to go and end up very well. You just have to look at and see how you can do better. That is how you have to look at trading. If you're going to try to take shortcuts, it is not going to end up very well. 1 in 100,000 would take the shortcut and win. Not everybody, boys. So you just have to do things this way to just get up in trading, boys. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat. I'll be able to answer, and we will be happy to discuss and see what I can know, see what I know. And price just closed over here, and then just like trying to come down now. If I want to also see how this 1 hour candle is going to close. I want to also see how the 1 hour is going to close, because when the 1 hour is going to close bullish in here, if the 1 hour is going to close bullish in here, then the scenario is going to change probably. But I still do think that this 4 hour would want to close in like this only. More bearish over here or over here. I think it is going to be bearish only, but I do not know how much of a bearish move is it going to do. So if we wait over here and then just stick with the price action, we're just going to know. I think probably price would definitely want to create a kind of a resistance over here. I think would be like this. A candle like this would be here. Okay, let's just extend the wick, right? This is how I think price would want to close. If price is going to close that way, there is a lot of probabilities on how price can just continue to move forward. So I just probably if price action gives me one more trade, I would happily take it. But if it's not going to, it's completely fine. If you're new to the stream, boys, just click a like and then subscribe to the channel, and it helps grow the channel. And we will be doing new session streams on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And join our Discord community. The link is in the description of this video and also in the chat entries, join our Discord community, and we can discuss a lot of topics over there. Oh, is there any news on Friday, boys? Friday, no news. Tomorrow, bank holiday is there. Tomorrow, United States bank holiday. So I think price would still move. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, right? Thursday, yeah. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of volume tomorrow. But I think still price would want to move. Mm, let's see tomorrow how's it going to be. Right now, let's just focus on the charts. If the 15 minute is going to be like closing up over here, then there is a lot of probability on how price can move from there. Okay, let's see. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat, and I'll be happy and glad to discuss. Let the candle just not close over here. Okay. All right. 5 more minutes till close, and let's see. Let's see how it's gonna close. Da, 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 da. It's the D double D. It's the D double D. 4 more minutes till closure. Still now, it is not giving up definite like a resistance kind of something. I think now it might just come and create some kind of a minor resistance over here. But I think we might not be able to view price going forward, because who knows, price might just put a candle like this right now and then just like start correcting from there. Let's see. Ooh. Last 5 minutes just like just some rocket things. Rock. Yeah, I just wished that let the candle just not close in like this. Um, just not like this, and it just exactly closed in like that. I think it might even flip bearish over here, boys. 30 minute would even want to flip bearish over here. Yeah, definitely. One more minute till close, and we will see how's it gonna close. Could have just hit the take profit first, and then just like pulled up to a high. It just did the opposite of what we wanted. 30 more seconds till closure. .30 minute just closed like this. And it just went to our take profit zone. Whatever that is. All right. If it's just going to move down over here, continue. If it's just going to move down to these places over here, I think I will be able to do a retracement or a pullback move in place. I would definitely love to do that. And right now, I see price being over here. Okay, boys, let me just put it in perspective like this. If this 1 hour is going to try to move bearish over here to this place or to this place, and I think definitely and probability wise things can happen and price can go to those places. And if price wants to go to those places and then just like close over there, I would definitely consider doing a retracement or a pullback move, and I will definitely post about that in my Discord community. Make sure you join our Discord community as well. Okay, now with the 1 hour closure in here, this place, and the 15-minute closing in like this, I don't think we have room for a trade. How just like I said, I would definitely consider doing a trade if price going to go to these places, which I think probably it will. I would highly consider doing a trade if price just visits to this place or wherever that is. And what I would like to do is probably do like a pullback or a correctional move. When price wants to correct from there, Probably I will have a zone in place and target that zone and just move forward. If that is not going to happen, if price is going to wobble around this place, okay, then just that's just end of the day, and that is how it is, boys. Flipping, flipping. Holy shit, it's burning. What's it gonna do? Right now it's just more bullish over here. I do not know how is it gonna move further. I think price in 1 hour can move bearish, but it can also like close bullish over here. So let's just see. For every move that it does, if it's going to be bullish or bearish or whatever the hell that is, we just have a trade idea in place. And if time is going to be there, and if I'm going to be available, and then opportunity is there, and if the risk to reward is there, I'm just going to do it. All right, boy. All right, boys, that is it for today. Thanks for watching the stream. If you're new to the stream, just like the stream and subscribe to our channel and just join the Discord community as well. I'll be happy to have you there and discuss things there. And if you have any questions, drop it in our Discord community. And I'm going to be trading further up until like 10 to 10:30 p.m. IST. And if any trades are coming up, and if I'm going to trade, I will definitely post the idea on our Discord community. Make sure to join, leave a like, and thanks for watching, boys. And going forward, we will be streaming Friday 7 p.m. IST over here, New York session streams. And thank you all for watching. Thank you. I'm just going to end the stream.